Good day everyone. The objective of this video are what is computer, the brief history of computer, why was computer is invented, and the importance of computer and also the generation of computer. By the end of this video, we expected that you learned something. So, what are we waiting for? Let's start!
A computer is a machine or device that performs processes, calculations, and operations based on instructions provided by a software or hardware program. It is designed to execute applications and provides a variety of solutions by combining integrated hardware and software components.
The history of computer begins with the birth of Abacus, which is believed to be the first computer. Abacus is the most ancient calculating device known and the first mechanical device for calculation which could also perform arithmetical calculations. It was invented about 5,000 years ago in China. It was a wooden rock which has metal rods with beads mounted on them. Counting on the abacus can be done by sliding the beads across the rods. The rods are divided into two parts. The upper part, known as heaven, and the lower part was known as earth.
We're going to tackle about the first generation of computers. First generation computers is between 1942 to 1954. The generation of computers started with using vacuum tubes as the basic component for the memory and circuitry for CPU or Central Processing Unit. In this generation, mainly batch processing operating system were used. Example, flashcard, paper tapes, and etc. They were machine code and electric wired board language use. Main features of first generations are vacuum tubes technology, unreliable and very costly.
Second generation of computers. This generation of computers used transistors instead of vacuum tubes, which were more reliable. In 1951, the first computer for commercial use was introduced to the public, the Universal Automatic Computer or UNIVAC. In 1953, the International Business Machine or IBM 650 and 700 series computers made their mark in the computer world. During this generation of computers, over 100 computer programming languages were developed. Computers had memory and operating systems. Storage media such as tape and disk were in use. Also were printers for output. The third generation of computers to the present. The invention of integrated circuit brought us the third generation of computers. With this invention, computers become smaller, more powerful and more reliable, and they are able to run many different programs at the same time. In 1980, Microsoft Disk Operating System was born, and in 1981, IBM introduced the personal computer for home and office use. 3 years later, Apple gave us the Macintosh computer with its icon-driven interface, and the 90s gave us Windows operating system.
In the fourth generation of computers, it is between 1972 to 1990. Fourth generation computers marked by the Very Large Scale Integrated or VLSI that has 5,000 transistors and other elements and have microcomputers. It is more reliable and affordable. As a result, it gave rise to PC or personal computer revolution. All the high-level languages such as C, VBase, and etc. were used in this generation. The main feature of fourth generation computers is very cheap, portable, and reliable. Use of PCs or personal computers and very small size. And lastly, the fifth generation of computing is between 1990 up to now. This generation is based on parallel processing hardware and artificial intelligence or AI software. AI is an emerging branch in computer science which interprets means and method of marking computers think like human being. All the high levels language like Java, C++, .NET, and etc. are used in this generation. All includes robotic neural networks, gameplaying, and etc. Main features of fifth generation computer is develop of the artificial intelligence, develop of natural language processing, develop in parallel processing.
The word computer was first recorded as being used in 1613 and originally was used to describe a human who performed calculations or computations. Obviously, the main purpose of computer was to reduce the human work hours. Even though initially it might not have greatly reduced the amount of work, but surely the aim was to invent a device which can help us to do work faster and not limited to single operation, which is the case today.
Charles Babbage got the idea for the difference engine in 1820s when he was verifying mathematical tables and decided that was the job for a steam engine. He built a small prototype. Do a search for the two working models of his final design. It is quite fascinating. The difference engine is a special purpose computer for a polynomial interpolation. He got the idea and made several designs for a general purpose numeric computer called the analytic engine that was never built. The ideas that led to modern computers were triggered by the mathematical work of Alan Turing and his invention of the universal machine that could simulate an other machine of the type. In particular itself, the idea was taken up by John von Neumann, who got the idea of programs and data sharing the computer's memory. This was the basis of all modern computers. At the time, several teams were building computers used for ballistic calculation for a long-range and anti-aircraft guns being developed in World War II. The famous Colossus was not quite a general purpose computer, being specifically designed to break the German Enigma code in near real time. The answer to your question: government work, academic curiosity, stock control.
Be it office, hospitals, malls, or just homes, computers are everywhere. It helps us with calculations, storing data, staying organized, and also entertain and inform us. Computers have made important contributions in various fields including science, technology, education, society, and many more. One of the importance of computers is education. The internet-enabled computers not only provide important knowledge and information on every subject, but they also connect students across the world. Second is the calculations. While computers carry out calculation and store and process data at office, they are useful at home for many domestic tasks. For instance, they help us calculate the household budget by storing everyday and monthly essential data.
Internet. With the help of internet on computers, we stay connected with our friends and family. Computers provide us information and also entertain us. Today, we just need to type a word in the search engine and numerous pages open up for providing information on that particular word. Computers are extremely helpful in the distribution of information and knowledge. Also, we can watch movies, videos, news, etc. on computers with internet. Computers also help us generate money as there are many jobs and businesses that can be done online. Moreover, the online banking system, online shopping, and similar internet-supported concepts on computers help save our time as well as money. Help business to grow. Regardless of being small or big, various businesses maintain their books of accounts in computers. Also, there are various online methods like email campaign, social media marketing, etc., that help businesses to promote and grow. Computers also provide quick and reliable electronic receipt in supermarket and at various other places too. They are also widely used at hospital for storing and retrieving patient information.
As a result of the various improvements to the development of the computer, we have seen the computer being used in all areas of life. It is a very useful tool that will continue to experience new development as time passes.